Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to winterize a grass trimmer. Now if you're not going to use your trimmer for at least 60 days, it's important to follow the procedures in this video today. This will make sure that when you go to start it again, it's going to run properly. When it comes to putting away your trimmer for a while, you're going to have a few options. You can use fuel stabilizer to put in the fuel tank, or you can just drain out the fuel and run it dry. If you're only putting away your trimmer for a little while, you may want to use the fuel stabilizer, then you can use the fuel that's left in it when you go to use it again in a little while. So just follow the instructions on the fuel stabilizer container, put it in the fuel tank of your unit. Then what you want to do is start it up and run it for approximately 30 seconds to allow the fuel that has the stabilizer in it reach the carburetor. And once you ran it for approximately 30 seconds, that's good. Now I'm going to show you the second method for putting it away by removing the fuel from the tank. And by the way, this is my preferred method, and the trimmer that I'm putting away today is my personal one. I'm going to proceed to remove all the fuel from the fuel tank. And by the way, because the fuel is green, it's not bad. What I'm using is a semi-synthetic 2-cycle engine oil. A lot of mixing oils in North America are blue in color, but you will get the odd oil that will be green like this. Now I've got it outside. I'm going to start it up, run it till the fuel line and the carburetor are empty of fuel. And after it dies the first time, I'm going to put the choke on, start it up again. It will start up again because there will still be a bit of fuel left in the carburetor, and putting the choke on helps to retrieve all that fuel and burn it up. And this whole process usually takes less than a minute depending on your equipment. Now I'll put the choke on, it's going to start up again. And I'm also pushing on the primer bulb. And I'll start it once more. And that's it, she's dry. Now you can also leave the cap off for a couple hours just for the fuel tank to dry inside. I do that myself sometimes. If you're going to do this, just be very careful that there are no sparks near the fuel tank. And also make sure to dispose or use this fuel right away in something else. You can always use this fuel in your chainsaw if you're going to use it right away. But don't leave fuel sitting out like this in your shop. It's a potential fire hazard. Now this isn't all I do when I put away my trimmer for the winter. What I do is I take the spark plug off, and then I spray some engine storage spray or engine fogger. So I'm going to remove the spark plug from this trimmer. And I'll make sure that the switch is in the off position. And now I'm going to spray the engine storage spray or engine fogger inside the cylinder. Just going to hold it for a few seconds. Now I'm just going to turn the engine over a bit just to get the engine fogger all over the cylinder and the piston and rings. And now I'm just going to put the plug back in, and that's it. If you don't have engine storage spray, you can always use oil inside the cylinder. If you use oil, don't put too much. The stuff I sprayed in the cylinder is just to prevent rust and to prevent parts from seizing together. Now this is optional, you don't have to do this, but I like doing this to all my equipment when I put it away. And now that the engine fogger is in the cylinder, don't try to start it because you don't want to burn off the stuff. When you retrieve your equipment in the spring to use it again, when you go to start it, it's just going to burn that engine spray that's been sprayed in there. So don't worry about getting it out in the spring when you go to use your equipment again. This stuff is flammable, it burns just like fuel. So that's how I put my grass trimmers away for the winter. If I missed anything, please post your comment below the video, it's always appreciated. Thanks for watching guys, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.